Today, let's talk about the roles and responsibilities of leaders in law enforcement and governance. Law enforcement officers play a critical role in maintaining peace and security. But what exactly are their duties? Duties and responsibilities of the police: enforcing laws and ensuring public safety, conducting investigations and apprehending criminals, protecting civilians, and responding to emergencies, managing firearms, ammunition, and operational resources, following legal procedures and ethical standards. As officers, we must follow strict protocols and ensure we act within the law. No matter who gives an order, we are accountable for our actions. Exactly. Even if leaders provide resources like firearms and incentives, it's our duty to use them responsibly. Now, let's talk about how leaders like the president or a mayor create policies and directives to manage law enforcement and national security. How leaders manage policy and directives. 1. Policy creation. The leader, along with advisors, creates national security and law enforcement policies. 2. Issuing directives. Official orders are given to police and military forces. 3. Resource allocation. Provides firearms, ammunition, training, and incentives for officers. 4. Monitoring and accountability, ensuring that directives are properly executed and ethical guidelines are followed. Mayor or president character. A leader must be hands-on, ensuring that all departments function effectively. We don't just give orders. We must also oversee implementation. Right. Being a leader isn't just about giving commands, it's about managing resources, guiding people, and ensuring policies work. So, police officers follow laws and orders from leadership, but only if those orders are legal. Leaders provide direction, but officers must uphold justice. Which means, accountability exists on both sides, leaders for their policies and officers for their actions. Law enforcement and leadership must work together, but each has their own responsibility. True justice happens when policies are well planned and officers execute them lawfully. Right. Being a leader isn't just about giving commands, it's about managing resources, guiding people, and ensuring policies work. Leaders, like a president or a mayor, provide overall direction and policies to ensure order and governance. Exactly. They act like managers, guiding different groups, but they aren't directly responsible for individual actions. Law enforcement officers have their own duties and are accountable for their actions, whether it's self-defense or any misconduct. Right. If they act improperly, they are held responsible, not the leader who gave the general directive. Accountability is key. Each person is responsible for their own actions, and leaders are there to guide and manage. So, in governance, understanding roles and responsibilities is crucial for maintaining order and justice. Absolutely. It's all about individual accountability and proper guidance from leadership. Justice must be clear. The CC should investigate only the deaths of innocent people, not criminals who engaged in illegal activities. If a criminal dies due to self-defense by law enforcement, there is no wrongdoing. If a criminal dies due to unjustified police action, then the police officer is responsible and must be investigated. If an innocent person is killed, an investigation must focus on who is directly responsible, not on leaders who only issued general directives. Why should the CC focus on innocents? Because laws exist to determine responsibility. Because criminals who resist arrest and endanger others are not victims, but perpetrators of violence. Because if CC investigates only innocent deaths, it removes bias and upholds justice. What people want to see, an CC investigation that is fair, unbiased, and focused on true victims, not criminals. Accountability based on legal processes, not political agendas. A system where future leaders are not afraid to fight against drugs, because they know justice is balanced. If Duetter wins his case, people will say, CC is fair and unbiased. But if CC focuses only on protecting criminals, the public will see its real agenda. The bigger picture, drug syndicates multiply exponentially. One pusher creates 10 users, and those 10 create 100 more. If the war on drugs stops unfairly, future generations of leaders will fear taking action, allowing drugs to spread unchecked. Real justice means protecting the innocent, not empowering criminals. CC must choose wisely.